All right, let's jump into another deep dive.
Yeah.
This time, we're taking a trip back to the 80s
Okay.
to check out the music scene.
All right.
Unveil the top 20 artists who really sort of like defined the 80s sound and, left a mark on music history.
A big mark.
A big one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one.
It's going to be fun.
I'm excited for this one.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see where it goes.
Yeah, me too.
But
a lot of big names.
A lot of big names. It's not just about who was at the top of the charts. It's about
for sure
a mix of commercial success, cultural impact, innovation, technical skills, visual presentation, like all of it. It's about the artists who really shaped the sound, the look, the feel of the 80s.
The whole vibe.
Yeah, exactly. So
totally.
Are you ready to hit play on this mixtape?
Of musical memories. Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, so starting off our countdown at number 20.
Okay.
R.E.M.
R.E.M.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those guys out of Athens, Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of the darlings of that college rock scene.
Yeah. And they stood out, I think, in the early 80s.
For sure.
With their jangly guitars.
Yeah, their kind of hazy, melancholic vibe.
Yeah.
It was a world away from all the synthesized stuff that was going on.
Yeah, definitely.
So they carved out their own space.
Yeah, and Murmur, that was their 1983 debut album. What a breath of fresh air that was.
Murmur was huge.
Yeah.
I mean, it really set a new standard for alternative rock.
It was.
It was lo-fi, atmospheric, totally unconventional.
Yeah, it was like they were whispering while everyone else was shouting, It was just so different.
And that's what made them so influential.
Murmur became the blueprint for bands like Nirvana, Pearl Jam, so many others who followed in their footsteps.
It's amazing how a band that never really chased mainstream success ended up shaping the sound of a generation.
Totally.
It's pretty remarkable.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, next up at number 19, we have the synth pop duo.
All right.
That gave us, the iconic Sweet Dreams Are Made of This.
Oh, come on. One of the best.
Eurythmics.
Yeah, Eurythmics.
Yeah, this is where we see the 80s.
Really embraced it.
And the 80s really starts
technology
to sound like the 80s.
Yeah, Dave Stewart's, production.
His production was so innovative,
analog synths with soulful melodies. It was
blending analog synths with soulful melodies.
Yeah, it was both futuristic and
deeply emotional.
Yeah.
At the same time, it's crazy. Yeah, and you can't talk about Eurythmics.
No, right.
Without talking about Annie Lennox.
Oh, Annie Lennox.
Come on.
Her powerful vocals.
Yeah.
And her
androgynous style, so cool.
Yeah, it was truly revolutionary.
Yeah, absolutely. And their videos, oh my gosh, their music videos.
Oh, the music videos.
Forget about it.
Especially Sweet Dreams.
Oh, yeah.
The imagery, the symbolism.
Like a surrealist art film?
Yeah, it's like a surrealist art film come to life.
Totally.
I mean, they understood how to use visuals to amplify
for sure
their music's impact.
Absolutely. And that was huge in the MTV era.
Oh, yeah.
That was a game changer. All right. Coming in at number 18, we have the Kings of Mope Rock, the Smiths.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Led by the often controversial Morrissey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were.
The poets of the disaffected youth. Capturing that angst.
Yeah.
The alienation, the yearning of a generation with their introspective lyrics and melancholic melodies.
And let's not forget Johnny Marr's.
Oh, right.
Guitar work.
His guitar work was so
deeply
intricate and jangly and melodic and full of energy that somehow just fit perfectly with Morrissey's often bleak lyrics.
They never really, I don't think.
They never got huge in the U.S. commercially.
Yeah.
But their influence on indie and alternative rock is massive.
Yeah, yeah.
Bands like The Cure, Radiohead.
Yeah.
Even modern indie cite them as a major influence.
Yeah, it's proof that sometimes...
It's not about chart positions. It's about creating a sound that truly connects with a core audience, and that echoes through the years.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, now get ready for a burst of color and global flavor at number 17.
Okay, let's do it.
with Culture Club.
Culture Club.
Yeah.
Talk about breaking down barriers.
Yeah, talk about breaking down barriers.
I mean, Boy George.
Boy George, I mean,
leading the way.
they brought a mix of
pop, reggae, soul, new wave.
Yeah, to the mainstream.
All of it.
Creating a sound that was both infectious and
totally unique.
Yeah, totally unique.
Yeah.
I mean, Karma Chameleon?
Karma Chameleon.
Global phenomenon.
Oh, come on. That song is still instantly recognizable.
Oh, it's so good.
Today.
Yeah, and it proved that audiences were ready for something...
a more fluid, genre-bending approach.
Like a more fluid genre-bending approach to pop music.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was really cool to see that.
And their impact went far beyond the catchy tunes.
Yeah, Boy George.
Challenged with his androgynous style.
Gender norms. And help bring LGBTQ plus visibility.
To the forefront of pop culture.
At a time.
When that was practically unheard of.
Yeah, unheard of pretty much.
Yeah, it was huge.
All right, at number 16,
okay,
we got the synth pop pioneers.
Okay.
Who went on to explore much darker territory, Depeche Mode.
Depeche Mode, yeah. They started out with this kind of bright, bouncy synth sound.
Yeah.
But as the decade progressed, their music evolved into something much more introspective.
Yeah.
Exploring themes of faith, doubt, you know, the darker side of human nature.
They were
masters of atmosphere, using synthesizers to create these vast, almost industrial soundscapes that felt both unsettling and strangely alluring.
Yeah, it was really interesting.
And their influence is undeniable. I mean, they laid the groundwork for genres like industrial, gothic rock. Even some aspects of modern electronic music. They showed the world that electronic music could be more than just dance floor fillers. It could be dark, complex, emotionally powerful.
Yeah. All right, up next at number 15, we have the art rockers,
who
turned their concerts into performance art. Talking Heads.
Talking Heads, love those guys.
Yeah.
Led by the enigmatic David Byrne.
Oh, David Byrne. Oh man. Talking Heads were like this collision of punk energy, funk grooves, and art school weirdness.
Yeah.
Their music was challenging, intellectual, and often incredibly danceable all at the same time.
Yeah, it's hard to do.
And their concert film, Stop Making Sense.
Oh, yeah.
Legendary.
So good.
I mean, Burns'
jerky movements, the oversized suit.
The jerky movements, the oversized suits.
The way the band gradually assembles on stage, it's like watching a performance art piece unfold.
It's like a performance art piece.
Yeah, totally.
It's incredible. And they took the conventions of a rock concert and flipped them on their head. Yeah. Flip them on their head.
They were pioneers of multimedia performance.
Yeah.
You know, showing that a concert could be more than just music. It could be a visual and theatrical experience.
Yeah.
Totally.
It was really something else.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, at number 14.
Okay.
We have the quirky, colorful, and undeniably talented.
Oh, come on.
Cyndi Lauper.
Cyndi Lauper, love her. Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Oh, yeah.
Became an anthem for a generation.
Yeah.
But she was so much more.
She was so much more.
Than just a pop princess. She tackled some serious topics in her music.
Yeah.
Heartbreak.
Social alienation. Even domestic abuse.
Yeah.
Like, she went there.
Yeah. And she did it all with this incredible...
sense of style.
Yeah.
And humor.
And she was...
She was bold. She was brash. She was unapologetically herself.
Yeah.
And she inspired a generation of girls to embrace their individuality.
Yeah, she was...
she was also an early advocate for LGBTQ plus rights, using her platform to speak out against discrimination and promote acceptance.
Yeah.
Long before it was the norm.
Yeah, way before it was the norm.
She was a true original.
Yeah, she was a trailblazer. She wasn't afraid to break the mold. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right, sliding into number 13.
Okay.
We've got the band.
All right.
That was practically...
synonymous with MTV?
Synonymous with MTV.
Come on, Duran Duran?
Duran Duran. Those guys. Yeah, they were the...
they were the poster boys.
for the new romantic movement.
Yeah.
With their stylish videos.
Oh, yeah.
Catchy synth pop hooks.
Yeah.
And let's be honest.
Yeah.
They're undeniable good looks.
Yeah, they had it all.
Oh, they were...
Yeah, their videos were like...
Mini movies.
Yeah. Often featuring.
Exotic locations, beautiful people.
Yeah.
Healthy dose of 80s fashion excess.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they understood.
They understood
the power of visuals.
The power of visuals, and they used it to their advantage.
Yeah.
Big time.
And they weren't just pretty faces.
They weren't just pretty faces.
No, their music had depth.
Their music was good, you know?
Yeah, blending
Elements of rock, pop, even funk.
Yeah.
Into this sophisticated sound that was both commercially successful and critically acclaimed.
Yeah.
They proved that a band could be stylish and musically talented.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
At number 12,
all right,
we have a legend.
A legend.
Who was already a musical giant.
Already a giant.
Before the 80s even began.
Before the 80s, Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stevie just transitioned seamlessly into the new decade.
Yeah.
Embracing the synthesizer.
Yeah.
Continuing to push musical boundaries while staying true to his soulful roots.
Yeah, he wasn't afraid to experiment.
Not at all.
Incorporating, new technology sounds into his music.
Right.
But still maintaining that signature Stevie Wonder feel.
Yeah, that Stevie Wonder feel.
It's a testament to
his
incredible talent.
His incredible talent.
And his ability to...
And his ability to adapt and evolve with the times.
Yeah, adapt and evolve.
Yeah, absolutely. He was a musical giant with a conscience.
Yeah, and his music continued to carry powerful...
Oh, yeah.
Social message.
Social message, for sure.
I mean, his campaign for a Martin Luther King Jr. National holiday demonstrated
showed his commitment.
Yeah, commitment to
using his platform.
Using his platform for
positive change.
Positive change, yeah.
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 His impact extends far beyond the realm of music.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
All right, coming in at number 11.
Okay.
We've got the power trio that brought a touch of reggae.
A little reggae.
To the pop charts. The Police.
Oh, yeah. The Police, Sting, Andy Summers, Stuart Copeland.
Yeah.
Man, those guys could play.
Oh, they were so good.
They were masters of their craft.
Yeah, their music was a...
sophisticated blend of rock, reggae, and pop.
Yeah, driven by
Sting's distinctive vocals. Andy Summers' intricate guitar work.
Yeah.
And Stuart Copeland's powerful drumming.
Yeah, they're just so tight.
Yeah.
In their live performances.
Oh, their live shows.
They were known for their...
Forget about it.
Tight musicianship.
They were so tight. Explosive energy on stage. They could make a stadium feel like an intimate club. Yeah. It was crazy.
Yeah.
They also pushed the boundaries of what a rock band could sound like. Yeah. They incorporated those reggae rhythms, world music influences into their music.
Yeah, and they weren't afraid to...
They weren't afraid to experiment and blend genres, which helped them create a truly unique and influential sound.
Yeah, for sure. And that brings us to the end of part 1 of our 80s countdown.
Okay.
But we got
10 more.
10 more iconic artists to go, including some of the biggest names in music history. So it only gets more intense from here.
Yeah, it only gets more intense from here.
So join us in part 2.
Okay. I'll be here.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
As we continue our deep dive into the music that defined a decade.
Let's do it.
All right. See you then.
See you then. All right. Welcome back to our 80s music deep dive.
Yeah, I'm excited to.
We're about to explore the artists who occupied the top 10 spots on our list.
Okay, the top 10.
Yeah.
These are the icons, the game changers.
The icons, the game changers, the ones whose music continues to resonate across generations.
Oh, I'm excited to see who made the cut.
Yeah.
The 80s was just such a diverse decade for music, and we've already seen so much creativity and innovation from these artists.
And as we move closer to that number 1 spot, you'll see how these artists not only shaped the sound of the 80s, but also influenced the music we hear today.
Okay, cool. So let's jump right back into
let's do it.
Our countdown, starting with
number 10.
Number 10, David Bowie.
David Bowie.
The Balai, the master of reinvention.
The master of reinvention, Bowie was, he was already a legend
from
his groundbreaking work in the 70s. But he embraced the 80s with this incredible blend of art rock sensibility and pop accessibility.
Yeah, like Let's Dance.
Let's Dance.
Yeah.
His collaboration with Nile Rodgers.
What a song.
Became a massive hit, showcasing his ability to create music that was both innovative and commercially appealing.
He wasn't afraid to experiment.
He was not afraid to experiment.
With different
sounds, styles.
And styles.
Always pushing the boundaries of what pop music could be.
And let's not forget his...
Oh, and the fashion. Iconic fashion sense.
Oh, yeah.
Bowie was a true visual chameleon.
Yeah.
Constantly reinventing his image and inspiring countless artists to follow in his footsteps.
He understood the power of image.
Oh, he knew.
In presentation.
He knew, especially in the MTV era, but beyond the visuals, Bowie's music always had this depth and intelligence that set him apart, He explored themes of identity, alienation, the search for meaning in a constantly changing world, all with a theatrical flair that was uniquely his own.
Yeah. All right, at number 9,
we
have the artist who broke free from a famous family to forge her own path.
To make her own way, Janet Jackson.
Janet!
Come on. Janet took control
of
her career with her 1986 album Control, and the world took notice. She crafted a sound that blended pop, funk, R&B, and dance into a powerful and irresistible package.
And her music videos were equally captivating.
So good. Janet was a phenomenal dancer. And she used her videos to showcase her incredible talent and push the boundaries of choreography.
But beyond the catchy hooks and the killer dance moves.
Right. But beyond that, Janet's music also tackled important social issues. Songs like Rhythm Nation and The Knowledge addressed racism, poverty, and social injustice, paving the way for artists like Beyonce and Rihanna to use their platform for activism and social commentary.
All right, coming in at number 8, we have the queen of rock and roll resilience.
Oh, the queen, Tina Turner.
Tina Turner.
Yeah, Tina's story is one of incredible strength and determination. After escaping an abusive relationship, she staged one of the most remarkable comebacks in music history.
Yeah, she redefined herself.
As a solo artist and achieved even greater success than before.
Yeah, and what's love got to do with it?
What's love got to do with it?
Became an anthem.
Oh, come on. That song became a symbol of female empowerment and personal triumph. And her powerful vocals. And that electrifying stage presence captivated audiences worldwide. She wasn't just singing songs. She was sharing her story. Her pain and her ultimate triumph over adversity. And it resonated with people on a deeply personal level and inspired a generation to find their own inner strength.
Yeah, it was really something else.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Now at number 7, we have the band whose music was practically a soundtrack for Stadium Rock.
For Stadium Rock, Queen, fronted by the legendary
Freddie Mercury.
Queen were already global stars in the 70s, but they really hit their stride in the 80s, embracing a more pop-oriented sound while maintaining their signature theatricality. Their music was just this blend of opera, rock, pop, and sheer spectacle.
Oh, and their Live Aid performance.
Oh, Live Aid on
85.
Legendary Freddie's.
Freddie's stage presence was just magnetic.
Yeah, he commanded the audience.
He commanded the audience with his voice, his movements, his sheer charisma. Queen understood the power of performance, and they knew how to connect with an audience on a massive scale. They were masters of creating these anthemic sing-alongs.
That have become staples of sporting events and celebrations around the world.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, coming in at number 6.
Okay.
We have the poet laureate.
The poet laureate.
Of the working class.
Of the working class, Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce Springsteen.
The boss.
The boss.
Yeah. Bruce captured the hopes, dreams, and struggles of everyday Americans with his heartfelt lyrics and powerful rock anthems.
His music resonated.
Oh, it resonated.
With a generation that was dealing with economic uncertainty, social unrest, a sense of disillusionment with the American dream. Yeah. He became the voice of the blue-collar worker, the factory worker, the struggling family trying to make ends meet.
Yeah, and his live shows.
Oh, his live shows?
Legendary.
Legendary. He could play for hours.
Yeah.
You know?
Pouring his heart and soul into every performance.
Yeah.
He connected with his audience on a visceral level, you know, creating a sense of community and shared experience that few artists could match.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, at number 5, we have the Irish rockers.
Oh, yeah.
Who blended politics,
spirituality,
and stadium-sized anthems.
Stadium-sized anthems, U2.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they evolved.
They evolved from their post-punk roots into one of the biggest bands in the world, blending their social and political consciousness with these soaring melodies and anthemic choruses.
And their 1987 album,
The Joshua Tree.
The Joshua Tree.
What an album.
Was a masterpiece.
A masterpiece.
Tackling themes of faith,
doubt,
and the search for meaning.
Search for meaning.
And a troubled world.
In a troubled world, yeah.
Yeah, it was an album that resonated deeply with the generation.
Yeah, the generation.
Grappling with political and social upheaval.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they
weren't afraid to use their platform to advocate for causes they believed in, whether it was human rights, peace in Northern Ireland, or fighting poverty and AIDS.
Yeah.
They were a band with a conscience.
Yeah.
And their music reflected their commitment to making the world a better place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and at number 4, we have the vocalist whose voice could move mountains.
Oh, come.
And shatter glass.
Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston.
That voice.
Yeah, Whitney was blessed.
She was one of the most powerful and technically gifted voices of all time.
Yeah, her range was incredible.
Incredible. And she could convey such raw emotion in her singing. Yeah. She became a global superstar.
Yeah.
Breaking records and inspiring countless aspiring singers.
Her debut album in 1985.
Oh, yeah.
Was a smash hit.
Smash hit.
Showcasing her incredible vocal prowess
and establishing her as a force to be reckoned with in the music industry. I mean.
Yeah, her ballads.
Her ballads were epic.
Her dance tracks were
infectious.
And her voice
could
make you feel every word.
Just to feel everything.
Every word she's saying.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Whitney's impact on pop and R&B music is immeasurable. I mean, she set a new standard for vocal performance, inspiring a generation of singers with her technical brilliance and her ability to convey raw emotion through her music.
Yeah. And that brings us to
the top 3.
Okay.
Are you ready to find out?
I am.
Who occupies
Let's do it.
the most coveted spots on our list of the top 20 artists of the 1980s?
The anticipation is killing me.
Oh, the anticipation is killing me too.
These are the artists who truly defined a decade, pushing musical boundaries and leaving an indelible mark on pop culture.
Stay tuned for part 3.
Okay.
Of our deep dive.
I'll be here.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Where we'll reveal the top 3 artists who reigned supreme.
Let's do it.
In the 1980s. Welcome back to the final chapter.
Oh, yeah.
Of our 80s music odyssey.
It's a final chapter.
We've journeyed through synth pop landscapes. Rocked out in stadiums.
Yeah.
Felt the pulse of a decade.
The decade that redefined music. Absolutely.
Now it's time to unveil the top 3 artists.
The top 3.
Yeah, who reigned supreme.
Okay, these are the titans.
Yeah.
The innovators. The ones whose music became synonymous with the 1980s.
Yeah.
Their influence is still felt today, echoing through the sounds and styles of countless artists who followed in their footsteps.
I am practically bursting with anticipation.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so
let's dive right in.
Dive right in, starting with number 3.
Right.
Prince.
Prince, the purple one himself.
The purple one.
Come on.
I mean, Prince was a
musical chameleon.
Yeah.
Effortlessly blending rock, funk, pop, and soul into a sound that was both experimental and incredibly funky.
Yeah.
He was a master of multiple instruments.
Oh, yeah.
A visionary songwriter and a captivating performer who defied categorization.
His music was just this
fusion of genres. Yeah.
A sonic tapestry.
Yeah. Woven from his diverse influences and his fearless experimentation.
Yeah, he wasn't afraid.
He was not afraid to push boundaries, challenging gender norms and musical conventions with his androgynous persona and his flamboyant style.
And his live shows.
Oh, the live shows were legendary.
Legendary.
He was a whirlwind of energy on stage, shredding guitar solos, dancing with an almost supernatural grace, and captivating audiences with his raw talent and an undeniable charisma.
Prince was a true original, a musical genius.
A true original who left an indelible mark on the world.
Yeah, and his music continues
to inspire and amaze.
Yeah, reminding us
that true artistry knows no boundaries.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
All right, now for the artist who claims the second place.
Second place spot.
On our countdown. Madonna. The queen of pop herself.
The queen of pop.
Yeah, Madonna was
a force of nature.
A
provocateur.
Yeah.
Who redefined what it meant to be a female pop star in the 80s.
In the 80s.
In the 80s.
She was fearless.
Yeah, pushing the boundaries.
Yeah,
of sexuality and religion.
In her music and her iconic videos.
Yeah.
I mean,
she was a master.
A master of reinvention. Constantly evolving her image. And sound to stay ahead of the curve.
Yeah, she understood.
She knew the
power of visuals. Yeah.
Using music videos as a platform to create.
Yeah.
These mini movies that were as groundbreaking as her music.
Madonna, she challenged the status quo.
Oh, yeah.
Sparking conversations.
So spark conversations.
Pushing society's buttons.
And push buttons.
Yeah, with her bold lyrics.
Yeah.
And provocative performances. She was not afraid.
Yeah.
To be controversial.
Yeah.
That's what made her so fascinating.
Yeah, it really is.
She empowered a generation of young women to embrace their sexuality, to be independent. And to control their own narratives.
Yeah, she was more than just a pop star.
She was more than just a pop star. She was a cultural icon.
Yeah.
Who changed the game for women in music.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And finally, the moment we've all been waiting for.
The
artist who takes the crown.
Right.
The undisputed king of pop.
Michael Jackson. Come on. Yeah. Michael Jackson was a global phenomenon.
Oh, yeah.
A once-in-a-generation talent whose music transcended boundaries of language, culture, and genre.
His 1982 album, Thriller.
Became the best-selling album of all time.
The best-selling album of all time.
Shattering records and redefining what it meant to be a pop superstar.
His music videos.
The music videos?
Were groundbreaking. Transforming
a fledgling cable channel into a cultural force.
Yeah, I mean, videos like Thriller. Billie Jean Beat It.
I mean, these were cinematic masterpieces.
They were.
Showcasing Michael's innovative dance moves and his undeniable star power.
Yeah, he was an electrifying performer, captivating audiences with his intricate choreography, his dazzling stage presence, and his sheer vocal prowess. Yeah. He was a true entertainer, a showman who raised the bar for everyone who came after him. Michael's music was this blend of pop,
funk, soul, and rock.
Yeah, infused with his
signature energy.
Yeah, and an infectious enthusiasm.
He was a visionary.
Yeah.
Who pushed the boundaries of what pop music could be.
Yeah.
Creating a sound that was both timeless and instantly recognizable.
His impact
on music and popular culture is immeasurable. I mean, he broke down racial barriers, inspired generations of artists, and left a legacy that continues to resonate with audiences worldwide.
So there you have it.
There you have it.
Our deep dive into the top 20 artists.
The top 20 artists.
Of the 1980s.
Of the 1980s.
A decade that brought us unforgettable music.
Unforgettable music.
Iconic visuals.
Iconic visuals.
And artists.
And artists who dared to push the boundaries.
Yeah, who dared to push the boundaries.
Of creativity and expression.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It was a decade of...
It's a decade of innovation. Experimentation. And a whole lot of fun.
A whole lot of fun.
The music of the 80s continues to shape our world, reminding us of the power of music to move us, to inspire us, and to connect us across generations.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now we want to hear from you.
Yeah, let us know.
Who are your favorite artists from the 80s?
Who are your favorites?
What songs take you right back to that decade?
What songs take you back?
Share your thoughts in the comments below.
Yeah, leave a comment.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
For
more deep dives into
fascinating topics.
Until next time.
Until next time.
Thank the music playing.